You're listening to
The Call.
86.8. Rock never dies.
All right. Come on in close, Ravens. This is Captain Jack coming to you one more time on The Call, 86.8. And I'm gonna say plain, there ain't no use dragging it out. This is my last show. This is me closing the door all gentle-like, but I have some things to say before I go. Like, we made something here. I don't mean a show, I don't mean a fence line or a stack of sandbags, I mean something real. For a long time, this station was just a voice in the dark, rasp in a tin can, a little noise to remind you that you still mattered. But sometime between the scares and the soup recipes and the pager trails and the dumb jokes that kept us from breaking, people started gravitating toward the signal. And now, there's a small, stubborn, thriving community growing up around this concrete box and its antenna like presents underneath the Christmas tree. You built that. You brought boards, bolts, and blankets. You patched holes and you grew crops. You took turns on watch, you hauled water, you made room, you turned mine into ours. And when things went bad, you knuckled down and you pulled through. So here's the headline for the history books no one's printing. In Knox County, in the worst years anyone can remember, people didn't just survive, they lived. And that goes for all of y'all out there living on your own as well. From the mechanics to the scavengers and that crazy dude in the log cabin, you didn't give in to the doom and gloom. So this is the only PSA I'm gonna give you tonight. Keep the good habits, keep the buddy system, keep your doors braced, keep your blades sharp and your arguments soft. Don't let hunger turn you into a thief, and don't let fear turn you into a tyrant. Be careful with strangers, but don't punish the honest just 'cause the world got mean. And if you ever catch yourself thinking you don't need nobody, if you ever start telling yourself that you're fine alone, remember this place. Remember that the strongest thing we built wasn't the fence, it was the community. I got a pile of notes here. Names, little stories, thank yous, apologies, bad poetry, good poetry, recipes I'm still pretending to understand. And I ain't gonna read them all, 'cause we'd be here until the fuse box blows and the sun comes up. Though, part of me kinda likes that idea. But I do wanna say this. To the folks who brought food when I was running low. To the ones who stood watch so someone else could sleep. To the runners who carried messages like they were carrying gold. And to the ones who laughed at the jokes. Even the bad ones. No, especially the bad ones. Thank you from the bottom of my beer. And to Crazy, you loud, stubborn punk rock guardian angel, thanks for keeping this whole operation from falling apart. And whoever left that hair gel, yeah, you're still a hero in my book. And everyone who ever listened from a basement, a truck cab, a closet, a roof, a ditch, deer stand, a broken living room couch, I heard you. Even when you didn't talk back, I heard you and the way you kept going. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna shut the mic down after this. The station, this place, it keeps on. Community keeps on. The gardens and the watch rotations and the trade tables and the patched up roofs, it all keeps on. But this voice, this chapter, is done. And I want you to remember me the right way. Not as some prophet or some bullshit hero, just as a guy who had a working transmitter, a stack of scratch tapes, and a dream. And if you're listening tonight, you got someone nearby, someone you trust, go ahead and tell them you're glad they're here, that they did good. And if you're alone, then you listen to me real close. You were never nothing. You were never just noise. You were part of this, same as anyone. And the proof is right here. A radio station that turned into a home. Now, I'm gonna roll you into the music block one last time. And then I'm gonna let the night be quiet. This is Captain Jackson Poe on The Call, Raven Rock Radio 86.8, signing off.